It's been another busy night in European football. If you missed tonight's live game on Granada, well, the highlights are coming up.
This program is sponsored by Amstel and Continental, UEFA Champions League sponsors.
Shevchenko, oh, that's a great one too! Oh, goodness! Is there a chance here? Goalkeeper's come to it! Just about! Very given.
King wins it back, and here's Beckham. And he can strike him! I struck him, he has! A terrific goal by David Beckham! Almost getting his third goal in the Champions League this season, but here's Zidane down the other end. Danger here, Del Piero, 1-1! And it's a goal ringing at Juventus, a friend to score from the word go. But here's Andy Cole now. What an opportunity now. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can! And here's Del Piero, the flag is stayed down. Oh, and Dennis Irwin, and that is a penalty. Well, it's gives Zidane a chance now to get his goal and make it 2-2. And he has! Schmeichel almost got there, but Juventus get what they thoroughly deserve.
Good evening, welcome here to highlights of this week's UEFA Champions League action here on ITV. Tonight we're going to follow two games as we continue to match week 3 of the UEFA Champions League. Manchester United at home, Newcastle United away. How will our British boys be doing in Europe at the moment? Well, to join me with the game tonight to get all his views and analysis is former England manager Trevor Venables. Will get his reaction, but first and foremost it's over to Old Trafford. Manchester United might feel slightly disappointed on the fact that they didn't beat Juventus last week, but on the balance of play, looking back 2 weeks ago, a draw was probably a fair point for Manchester United, and maybe one lost for Juventus. Can Alex Ferguson's side turn this around? Your commentator for this one is Trev Tilsley.
The energy and belief that Alex Ferguson's sheer presence seems to generate an opportunity to win this European Cup for the first time in 30 years. The Feyenoord have not come here to simply roll over, and even Manchester United know the joke will be on them if they're not careful. United take their bow under the lights at Old Trafford for the first time this season. It is electric in here. Ryan Giggs is deemed fit enough to play after a late fitness test amid concerns of a knock in training on his ankle yesterday. There's no place for Teddy Sheringham in the starting lineup tonight though. Feyenoord have a tricky player of their own down the left wing in Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. And look who slots in at right back tonight, Ulrich van Gobbel. Remember him? He rejoined the club from Southampton in the summer and makes his comeback on English soil.
Dennis Irwin. Still Irwin. Coming to Ryan Giggs. Lays it off to Paul Scholes, will have a shot, and a good save by Jesse Dudek. Manchester United's first attack of the game, well played there by Dennis Irwin, cutting inside. Ryan Giggs laying off to Paul Scholes, who we all know can hit one, and a fantastic save by Jesse Dudek. David Beckham plays a short one, didn't fancy a shot. Keane, Scholes, Cole can turn, good save by Dudek. Back to Scholes again. Back to Andy Cole. And another great save by Jesse Dudek. Now Rod Keane. Attack not over yet. Beckham. Giggs. Beckham again. He'll have one. Great save again by Jesse Dudek. Wonderful triple save. In a matter of seconds for Jesse Dudek. Look at this. Turn by Cole. I was sure that was going in. Brilliant stop by the Polish international. Here's Bosch. Sanchez. Still Sanchez. Cuts inside. Bosveld. Good tackle by Scholes. Now Manchester United can break. Keane. Beckham. Giggs. Andy Cole. Good turn. He's laid in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's 1-on-1. Solskjaer looking to beat the keeper. And succeeds. Terrific breakaway by Manchester United. It's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Stepping in for Teddy Sheringham tonight. And he doesn't let the manager down. Brilliant breakaway by Manchester United. And there was only ever going to be one outcome. Fantastic turn by Andy Cole to play in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Just beat the offside trap. And he slots it away with ease. Through the legs of Paul Scholes. Now Voss. Now Bosveld. Back to Voss. Oh, good save by Peter Schmeichel. Great stop by the Big Dane. Feyenoord. Knock it on the door. What turn away by Peter Schmeichel. Brilliant stop. Beckham. There's a short one again to Roy Keane. Inside to Andy Cole. Straight off the training ground, that move. Now Gary Neville. Good cross by Neville. As comes as Paul Scholes, he can hit one. Decides to check back inside. Dennis Irwin. Irwin shot deflected. Just wide. Manchester United get a corner. Good build-up play. Scholes to Dennis Irwin. And that shot just wide. Crosses over this, crosses into the box, headed away. It's comes far now to Andy Cole. Now Gary Neville. What can Manchester United do with this attack? Neville. Beckham. Got Neville on the overlap. Keane. Right, Keane. Inside to Solskjaer. Solskjaer turn. Solskjaer shoot. And Solskjaer makes it 2-0. Wonderful play by Manchester United. They've given themselves a cushion now. 2-0. And it's nothing more than they deserve. Great pass inside by Roy Keane. Solskjaer with his back to goal. Ah, look how he plays that past Jersey Dudek. He's on a hat-trick now. Look at that, great turn, and what a finish. Irwin. Back to Henny Berg with a crossfield ball to Ronnie Johnson. Now Gary Neville. Inside, Paul Scholes. Beckham. Here's Solskjaer. Andy Cole. Still Andy Cole. It's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer! Hat-trick complete! He was always going to get that third goal. Fantastic play by United. And Solskjaer placed it past Jerzy Dudek. With absolutely no chance for the Polish international. Look at this. 1-2. Slick play. And a fantastic finish. 3-0. Scholes into Andy Cole. Andy Cole hit one. Good save by Jerzy Dudek. Nice throw in there by Neville to Beckham, into Scholes, Andy Cole with the turn, and a good save. It's Beckham with the corner. Plays a shot to Gary Neville. Scholes, it's Paul Scholes! Oh, fantastic goal! What a goal by Paul Scholes! A short corner by Beckham into Gary Neville, and that is good night, Feyenoord. Manchester United 4-0 up now. Great crossfield ball by Neville and Scholes. What touch and bang! 4-0. Straight off the training ground, this. A brilliant ball by Neville. Picked out Paul Scholes, and he's always there on the edge of the box. It's Bosch. Sanchez. Can we get a consolation here? It's Cruz. Back to Sanchez. Still Sanchez. Van Gobbel on the overlap. Good cross by Van Gobbel. And over the crossbar. Not troubling Peter Schmeichel there. Feyenoord trying to keep their pride in this game, but I think they know it's well and truly over now. Van Bronckhorst over this free kick. Will he go for goal? He plays a short one, but now Van Gobbel. There's Sanchez into the area. Back to Van Gobbel. Not over yet. And a good cross and a great header. Great save by Peter Schmeichel at the near post. Oh, with only a few minutes left to play. Good play by Feyenoord. Trying to get that consolation, but Peter Schmeichel was always going to thwart them. Corner to Feyenoord. Cleared away by Henningberg. Fantastic clearance by Berg. Come as far as Solskjaer now. Andy Cole. Now Dennis Irwin. And there is the final whistle. Fantastic end to the match. 4-0 the final score. Thoroughly deserved by the Red Devils. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer takes the ball under his arm. Match ball. And he'll be proud of that one. Manchester United 4, Feyenoord 0.
Well, Trevor, Manchester United with a comprehensive win, and what a performance that was, particularly by their baby-faced assassin. Yeah, I think Solskjaer was excellent today. I think one of the things what Solskjaer did today, which I think most European sides aren't necessarily set up for, is he ran at them at pace. He ran at them. He was really direct tonight. He was playing off the last man with the crowd behind him. The Feyenoord defenders really struggled with that, and I think that was a big factor in the match that really sort of played to the strength. So yeah, I think United did really well, and it was really well done. I thought overall good performance by them. Right, and now we go over to the other Holland and England game. This time we're over in Rotterdam. PSV were taking on Newcastle United. A really star-studded PSV side. Some have said they could be potential dark horses for the tournament. But Newcastle United know a thing or two about being the underdog. After their gallant 0-0 draw in Kiev last week, could this be the chance for Kenny Dalglish's side to really turn things around? Big performance for them. Commentary this time comes from Trevor Moore.
A fantastic crowd here, about 50,000 here at this terrific Finnish stadium for this game tonight. Well, let's have a look at the two teams before the start. Starting, of course, with PSV Eindhoven. Tremendous little side that they're building together. Not more so the Jaap Stam and Luc Niels, two of their brightest stars. And look at that, Mark de Grazer, Billy Koku, Ben Yonk and Bo Ozenden, really good players, really to watch, and Luc Niels too up front. As for Newcastle, it's Prispilia and Barnes up front. Tomorrow gets Fire and Alexander Pistone get the winger places. Now John Barnes. Lee again. Stuart Pearce, big night for him tonight. All his days were numbered of playing Champions League football. Now coming to the age of 37, signed from Nottingham Forest in the summer. Stoney, can he get the crossing? Well, he can, and a chance to go! Yes, no! It didn't go in! I didn't know where the ball is for a second or two. Pearce had played it in for Stoney. We'll get a better angle here from behind the goal. There's the cross. Tino Aspili is in there, and in fact, it's a terrific save. Here's David Baddy to Rob Lee. Out towards Pistone, got away from the Gracer. Now Pearce. Oh, he goes down. That's going to be a free kick for Newcastle. Not a doubt about that. And a yellow card has been brandished. I think it was Cocker who brought him down. Here it is. Well, I thought Cocker had got a bit of the ball. Stuart Pearce, though, wins the free kick. Barnes and Pearce showing. Barnes will try and finesse it, or maybe Pearce will blast it. He's tried. Oh, Barnes has finessed it against the post. Goodness me. It almost worked out all right then for Newcastle against the post. And it's hing now for Barnes from the corner. Last minute of the first half. Barton gets fire. Batty. Can Newcastle get that breakthrough? Kenny Dalglish will be suddenly open so now before the break. Gets fire still. Looking to stay on his feet, and here's Pearce trying not to bring it down. A goal! A terrific goal for Newcastle. 1-0 they lead, and would you believe it, of all people, the man who doesn't get too many of them is David Barry. What a moment for the big rough Yorkshireman, or the little rough Yorkshireman I should say. Big in spirit, of course. There he is. And what a tremendous right-footed shot. And we've got a real surprise here. I don't think too many people who come down the Bookmakers tonight would have had Paddy down as first scorer, but he's hit one tonight. And a terrific moment for Newcastle. They lead 1-0, surely going into the break. Jump now, a minute into the second half. David Baddy's goal, the difference right on the last knockers in the first half, of course. Yonk. Ouya chipping it forward. De Gracer's under a bit of space here. Pearce trying to keep up with him. He can't get the challenge in. And Muller's in there. And Muller 1-1. Gibbons saved the first effort. That was a header, but he couldn't do anything about the shot for Muller. And it's 1-1 now in Eindhoven. De Gracer made the break down the far side. Just about got away from Stuart Pearce, who's no slouch even at 36, 37 years old. There's the cross. Poor defending ringer from Darren Peacock to be out-jumped like that. The header was well saved from Muller by Shagerman, but he could do little about it because the ball fell kindly from Muller, who gleefully knocked it in and makes it 1-1 now. Real setback for Newcastle, that one, right at the start of the second half, and we saw that happen at St James against Barcelona. This is just two back-to-back games between these two sides. They play each other at St James in 2 weeks' time. The cross coming in towards Barnes. Inspire wins it back. Here's John Barnes now. Shot deflected. It might fall for Lee. A goal for Newcastle. Robert Lee. What a way to reply. And Newcastle lead by 2-1. Tremendous moment for them. After a real setback a few moments ago, they've absolutely come out fighting again under Kenny Dalglish. And they didn't give this one up. Stam got it away, only half awake. Spire got in there. Stammer blocked the shot. It came away and into the back of the net it went. And it's Robert Lee, the captain. A scrappy goal, perhaps, but the captain's one all the same. It's 2-1 now to Newcastle. Boy, did he enjoy that. Now can they hold it? Can they hold on? Still a long way to go yet, but 53 minutes or so gone, but Newcastle have given themselves a real shot in the arm with this. Now they've just got to hold it, their nerve, and just make sure now they get to half-time with full time with no further blemishes. But here's Philip Cocu. Oh, good effort. Oh, tremendous goal. Well, you can't legislate for a shot like that. It's 2-2. He's got it in his locker. And Philip Cocu been shaking him from, what, 25 yards or more? Maybe more than that. A tremendous shot. And it was going into the top corner as soon as he struck it. Here it is again. Look at that. Oh, unstoppable. If there was any criticism of Newcastle's defending on this, maybe they backed off Cocu, maybe look at them backing off here. 5 or 6 yards they backed off, and they've paid the ultimate price. It's 2-2, but what a terrific goal to get them back in the game. Now played in a terrific game, developing now after a quiet first 20-odd minutes. And here's De Gracer, who will take the assist on the first one. Can he provide something similar for the third, maybe? Earlier now, the left back played it in! And Muller with a header that goes over the top of the bar from, 6 yards out. Shea Given can't believe the defending here. Newcastle so narrow in defence there as that ball came in. Muller with a free header. And they should have made it 3-2 to the Dutch side. Over now to play. Thomason on for Barnes. Newcastle looking to win this game, and they might be. Oh, has he gone in? Yes! I don't believe it. It's 3-2 to Eindhoven. And it's the same player, Cocu. Another shot from outside the area. My word. He's been red hot form tonight, and Newcastle's unbeaten Champions League record could well be under threat now. 2 magnificent 25-yarders from Cocu in this second half alone. And PSV Eindhoven lead by 3-2. Really slack market again, and look at the backing off here. Not early enough to close the shot down. And again, Newcastle play the ultimate penalty. Cocu left unattended. Betty did his best, bless him, to try and charge it down. But it wasn't enough. And Newcastle now have surely lost it by 3-2.
Well, Newcastle United beaten, and they led twice, so they're going to feel really, really gutted, aren't they? Yeah, I think so. I think if I was Kenny Dalglish, I'd be really disappointed in that. But I think one of the things that they didn't allow for is they weren't able to get tight enough to Philip Cocu. And he got the 2 goals, the equaliser and the winner, and you can see why. He's been given too much. Now, what I am going to say is I think his second goal, for me, is a contender for goal of the season. It's just outrageous. And that's the Champions League. You're going to have the absolute best players playing one another, and that's the sort of thing you've got to be able to either adapt to, respond to, or stop. If you can't stop it, you've got to be able to adapt and push beyond it. And I think Newcastle United, their players, went into their shell a little bit after that. And that's what did for them, I think, really. I think they were just shell-shocked from a brilliant goal. Well, let's have a look at the tables, how they're looking at the moment, and starting off with Group B. So Manchester United go to the top. Juventus beat Kozici just 1-0. So United are ahead on goal difference. United will travel away to Feyenoord next week, and Juventus will go away Kozici. In Group C, shock result that. Dynamo Kiev absolutely destroying Barcelona at home. So Dynamo Kiev are the top side. Newcastle United, thanks to their goal difference, sit above PSV. Obviously, PSV then have to travel to St James's Park next week. That'll be another big game. As for us here on ITV for the big match, our next game, we're going to be heading to Feyenoord to see Manchester United. A win here could put them in a prime position to qualify out of Group B. Could be a massive game. Well, it was a massive night for two European sides. Newcastle United can feel disappointed, but they've got a chance to turn things around and keep their qualification on track. As for Man United, for the very first time they lead their Champions League group. From all of us, good night.
This program was sponsored by Continental and Amstel, UEFA Champions League sponsors.
Thank you for watching here this match on Trevor Sports. If you've liked it, please don't be afraid to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you do fancy it, head on over to the Ko-fi. The link is in the description. Buy me a coffee for all the hard work. Further than that, make sure you enjoy more games coming up.